Good afternoon once again, Trinidad and Tobago, Caribbean and disciple Umar Muhammed. The time now is 1:56. Just a few hours ago, I apologize. Let me repeat. Just a few hours ago, I apologize for making an error on Facebook. And again, I must say that I apologize for any embarrassment caused. But it just goes to show, and I've been trying to project this kind of attitude long time. Once we are not together, once the young do not respect the old, once the old do not respect the young, once as a community, as a neighborhood, we cannot come together, once as a family, we cannot come together, there will be division. And where is division, there will be confusion, there will be frustration, there will be anger, and sometimes these things happen. But if people were to come together, such a thing will not happen. Right? Whenever the family has a problem, the family have to learn to come to pray together and to come together. But when the family is divided and nobody wants to come together to solve a problem, especially when you reach this age and you want people to, to understand, hey, I am 72 going on 73, and look, I have had it. I passed through a lot of things. There are certain things I want to pass on to you so that you could, pass it on to your children. No, they don't want that. Nobody wants to hear you. So what do you want to pass on to our children? He said them till she said the confusion goes on social media and whatever it is. Well, I apologize and that's it. So this afternoon, I am going back into numbers. Let me say before I go back into numbers, this is no nonsense thing. This is no, some people will say she talk on, this is none of that. This is no nonsense thing. This is real thing. Everything in life has a value. Everything was created with a value, whether it be a bottom value, a high value, a low value, or what with a value. The value of everything has a measurement, whether it be measured in mile per hour, whether it be measured as a gas, whether it be measured in Fahrenheit, whether it be measured in feet and inches, whether it be measured according to liquid, gallons and quarts and so on. Everything has a measurement. And everything has an identification. The identification is the name of the thing. So you have gas. Now, we have so many languages in this world, but you and I understand English. It's our everyday language more than any other. But every tribe, every culture, every race of people have their language, even though English is a dominant language throughout the world. But we going in English is a dominant language in Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean for that matter. So we're going to get the value of the thing according to the name that was given to it. The value shows you how much number it relates to according to the name. Now, name consists of letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and so on. And each letter has a value. So whenever you are, if you say God, G has a value, you count the amount of letters from A to G and see how much that is, and that's the value. The numerical value of the letter. That is how I put it. I don't know. You may say, no, disciple, that's not so. But this is my thing. So I want you to listen to my thing. O has a value, D has a value. So, my dear people, I did it twice for you all already. And now I'm going to do it again. But this is the last time. This is why I am explaining this. It's the last time. Because I don't intend to be going through this thing all the time. And already I want to learn a little hard. Yeah, I don't intend to be going through this thing all the time. All right, let me go. We're going to deal with the word sex. S-E-X, sex. Sex has 3 letters in it. So therefore, we're going to get the value of 3 letters. So therefore, at the beginning, you can see that sex has 3 letters. The value of S is 19. That's the 19th letter in the alphabet. The value of E is 5. That's the 5th letter in the alphabet. And the value of X is 14. The 14th letter in the alphabet. So 19 plus 5 plus 14 equals 48. Right? Okay, follow me. Pay attention. Eh? You don't have to have any money to pay attention, because attention will tell you it's free, right? Okay, let's go. Since sex is 3 letters, we start to divide by 3. So 3, after getting a sum of 48, 3 into 48 is 16. So what we do now is to add 48 into 6 and 16. We get 64. You see it? 48 plus 16 gets 64. You have the 48 up here, 3 into 48, 16. So you have the 48 up here and the 16 underneath. What we did was to put a multiplication sign between the 6 and the 4, 64, and we come up with 24. We came up with 24. So since we're going along with 3, because sex has 3 letters in it, we divide the 3 into 24 and we get 8. Since we divide the 3 into 24 and we get 8, look at here, we take the 8 and we multiply it by this 6 here, and we get 48. Three into 48 is 16, and 16 multiplied by 3 is 48. So we show you now how we come right back to the 48. Because when we sum up the whole value of sex, it's 48. The numerical value of sex is 48. And since we divide it by 3, we get 16. So we plus the 48, and we plus the 16, and we get 64. Then we take the 6 and we put a multiplication sign between the 6 and the 4, between the 64, and we get 24. Then we go ahead with 3 again, 3 to 24, 8. 8 by 6 is 48. So we reach, after multiplying and dividing, I prove to myself, I don't know, that 48 is the sum total of sex. Right. Let me see if we continue here. Yes, so look at it here again. Look at it here. Watch it good. 48. You see the 3 into 48, and why we divided by 3? Because sex has 3 letters. And these 3 letters, the sum of these 3 letters, SEX is 48. 3 into 48 is 16. 48 plus 16 is 64. We could have said 48 multiplied by 16. But we don't want to go into big set of multiplication numbers because we're trying to stay as low as possible. And we're trying to use a number that can be divided into any of these numbers without leaving a remainder. And sometimes we have to play tricks with these numbers, right? That is why I put the multiplication sign between the 6, the 64, which makes it 6 multiplied by 4, 24. And take the 3 as the 3 letters of 6 into 24, make it 8. And then take the 8 and multiply it by 6, because I started to multiply 6 by 24, make it 48. So that finishes 6. The sum number, or the sum total of 6, or the value of 6, the numerical value of the word 6, is 48. Good, we're done with that. Now, we're not just dealing with 6, we're dealing with money. No money, no love. So, we're going to start with money now. All right, here we go. M-O-N-E-Y is money. If you look on top, you will see that the M has the numerical value of 13. It's the 13th letter in the alphabet. O15, N14, E5, Y25. As someone like it is a bingo. Add them up, all the values of the different letters together, we get 72. Right? Now we're dealing with money. But once we're dealing with money, you'll see 6 coming in now and then, because 6 and money goes hand in hand. 3 into 72 again, that's 6, because 6 has 3 letters. So we sit on 6, but we're just adding 6 to money. 3 into 72, that is 6 into money, because 3 is 6 and 72 is the sum total of money. So I can say that the total of money is the sum total of money, or the value total of the word money, is 72. 3 into 72 is 24. We're going for a low number again. 3 into 72 is 24. We're taking all the low numbers now. 4 into 72 is 18. 2 into 72 is 36. 1, 2, 3. 8 into 72 is 9. And 12 into 72 is 3. Notice that we have taken 3 numbers to divide it into the sum total of money. These 3 numbers are 3, 4, 2, 8, and 12. So 3 into 72 is 24. 4 into 72 is 18. 2 into 72 is 36. 8 into 72 is 12. Is 9. And 12 into 72 is 3. Now, with that, let me see what I did here. 9 is, well, in order to come up with something, what I did, I leave out the first 3 number, 3, 4, and 2, and I dealt with 8 into 72 and 8 into 48. No, I took the number 8, yeah. 8 into 72, 8 into 48. So I got 8 into 72, 9, and 8 into 48, 6. And it comes up with 69. Again, we are dealing with 6. Those of you all who are sexually active will know what is 69. Right? Sparrow called many times. The number is 69. That was our word calypso by Sparrow. 69 is a sexual number. Okay, so we leave that date. We're going to show you later on how we'll come right back to the 69 by dealing with a different something that deals with sex, but it is not money. So we have 24. 3 into 72 is 24. Look at here. 3 into 72 is 24. 4 into 72 is 18. 2 into 72 is 36. 8 into 72 is 9. 12 into 72 is 3. So what we do now, is it 5? Let me see. 3, 24, 18, 36, 9, 24, 18, 36, 9, and 3. But I realized I didn't put the 3 here. So let's go. Let's see how it will turn out. So out after dividing 3 into 72 we get 24. 4 into 72 we get 18. 2 into 72 we get 36. 8 into 72 we get 9. And 12 into 72, 6. Oh, no, not 3, sorry. 6 12 are 72, yeah. My mistake. See how I find it out? 6. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. What we do now is to take each of these numbers 24, 18, 36, 9, 6 and plus 24 plus 18 plus 36 plus 9 plus 6, and we have come up with 93. Again, we're going to divide by the 3 because remember it's sex and money we're dealing with. Now, sex is 5, yeah? Because money is a 5-letter word. And the value of that 5-letter word, money, is 72. So we enter sex and enter money now. So we take sex, which is 3, and divide it into money, that is after dividing so much of numbers into 72, we come up with 93, plus the results, we come up with 93. So 3 into 9, 3, 3 into 3, 1, right? So we have 31. Look at it good. We have 31. We have 31. 3 into 9, 3. 3 into 3, 1, 31. Now what I did here, because we're starting to play around with numbers now, was to take 12 and multiply it by one of the numbers of 93 by 3, and we get 36. And after multiply by 12 by 3 and get 36. We take the 31 underneath and we plus it to 5 and we get 36, because remember we're dealing with 5. 5 is money. Look at it good. 3 into 93 is 31. Now take the 12. I take 12 and I multiply by 3. And if you check in up here, so you'll have 3, 3, right? Check it and see. You have 3 here. You have 3 here. You have 3 here. And you have 3 here. That is 3 and 3, 6 and 3 is 9. Add all those 3 together, you get 9. So we in tune, because look, we have the 9 and 93. So what I'm doing now, I'm dividing up the number, I'm taking out the 3 and I multiply by 12, I get 36. And then after dividing 3 into 92, I get 31. Now since I didn't with money, I have no other choice but to plus 31 to 35 and I get 36. So the 36 down here and the 36 up there makes 72. So that is to show you how we come right back to the power, the sum total of the value of money, the numerical value of money, 3072, right? And then if you check up here, you have 3. If you take this 3 and you multiply by 9, you get 27, right? And 27 by 3, and 3 is 6, and 3 is 9. 27 plus 9, you get 36. So we still end up, look at here, we still end up with the 36. 3 into 93, 31. Take out the 3 from the 93 and multiply by 12, we get 36. Now 3 into 93 and equal 31, you have 3 appearing 3 times that, so that is 9. So you take that 3 again and then further multiply by 9, you get 27. And you add 27 to 9, you get 36. So 36 underneath and 36 on top, that equals 72. Right. You're still in money. The total number of money is 72. Right, 72. And we have this here already. Yeah, so continuing here, what we have here is 3 into 93, 31. Well, I was just telling you all about, showing you all about that. So what we did on top was to take the 12 and multiply by, there are 93 has 2 numbers. You want to multiply by one of the number that make 93, which is 3, that equals 36. Now, since 3 into 93 is 31, and we deal with money, and money is a 5-letter word, we plus 31 by 5 and we get 36. Then if we look at the 3 into 93 is 31, you have 3 appearing there 3 times 3 and 3, 6 and 2, 9. So we're still in the thing. We're still revolving around the 9 and the 3 to make money, which is 5. And it comes up to 36. Now to go further, we take 3, since it's 36, we put a plus sign between the 3 and the 6, that is 36. So we have 3 plus 6 is equal 9. Then we put a multiplication sign between the 3 and the 9 because we have 3 and 9 on top. 3 plus 9 is 27. Then we take the 27 and the plus 9, we send in the 9 and the 3 thing and so on, is 36. Right? So that just goes to show that 36 plus 36 is 72. So again, we come back to the 36 plus on top here, the next 36, make it 72. Well, you all may say, well, what nonsense are you doing? But we're just trying to prove something. I have proven to you which that money, the sum total of, or the numerical value of the whole word money is 72, and the numerical value of the whole word sex is 48. Now, we still continue with sex. Now, the word money is spelled M-O-N-E-Y. Now, how the Y is shaped, we want to cut off the tail from the Y. Right? You have too much money, so you want to cut off the tail. You have too much. You want to take away some, right? So we cut off the tail from the Y and we come up with venom. When we cut off the tail from the Y, we come up with a V. And V-E-N-O-M is venom. That is when you turn the word money back to front. Now we have it money, Y, M-O-N-E-Y. We turn it back to front, we get Y-E-N-O-M. We cut off the tail from the Y and we get venom because you have too much money. So we're cutting him short. We get venom. Okay? Let's go with the word venom. The word venom, we have 22, V22, and these are the numerical values of the letters as I call them. V22, E5, N14, O15, M13. Put them all together. What we get? I just showed you all it. With 6. 69. So you see, we're still going strong. Put the venom all together, we get 69. And what is the venom? What is the venom? Where does the venom come from? You know when a snake's given venom, it has to penetrate something. It has to go into your skin. It has to push something out of its fangs or whatever you call it to inject that venom into you. Well, that is sex. So the penis, I will say in this case, represents the snake or the head of the snake. And the penis injects a venom. Well, it's not really a venom in the sense of this poisonous. But since we cut the tail of the wire, we get venom. So we go look at this, but this is nice venom. This is good venom. The penis injects a venom of sperms into the vagina. Right? So we have penis and vagina. We're still going along sex. Now, if we check the word 69, 69 has the word, the letters, the smallest number dominating 69 that can go into 69 without leaving a remainder is 3. And if you check 3, let me see what I put it. If you get 3, 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 6. Because each of this one starting from the beginning is 1 plus 1 is 6. Listen to me carefully here, how I put it. 1 plus 1 is 6. And 1 standing up next to 1 is 11. So I put the plus sign between the 11. 1 plus 1 is 6. Plus 1 is 6 because 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. Now why is 6? Because 3 of them is the value of 6. You have three people there. Each one represents 3 people. 1 plus 1 plus 1. Man, woman, and child. Because it takes a man and a woman when they multiply to bring forth a child. So you have 3 human beings there from the word sex, S-E-X, sex. 3-letter word. Man, woman, and child. Man is spelled with 3 letters. Woman is spelled with 5 letters. And child is spelled with 5 letters. So man injects the woman. The woman had to call for money. I know women like money. So you have man is 3, the letter woman has 5, and the child has 5. So when you take it, the woman and the child, 2 of them is money. Because when a woman gets pregnant for a man, if he doesn't give her money, what? She can bring him up for maintenance. Many times on Beyond the Tape, you see man owing $3,000, $4,000 and all kind of things, right? So sex into money. Because it takes money to mind a child, right? But you want to find out something. You want to find out the power of the penis. The total power of the penis. P is 16, E is 5, numerical value of the letter, N is 14, I is 9, and S is 19. 9 is 18, and 4 is 22, and 5 is 27. I wonder if I check this right. Hold on a while, please. 6 and 5 is 11 and 4 is 15 and 9 is 24. 33. I didn't check this here in 33. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. No, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 3 is 6. Yeah, 63. So the numerical value of sex is 6, 6 and 5 is 11 and 4 is 15 and 9 is 24. 24 and 9 is 34. No, sorry. 24 and 9 is 33. And 3 from the 33 plus 1, 2, 3 is 6, 63. So you see, we're still dealing with sex, 3 and 6, right? Because as I've said before, 9 has the value of pregnancy. 9 has the value of pregnancy. 9 months it takes a woman. The average time a woman takes is 9 months. And then 3, it comes out with 3, the man, the woman, and the child. Okay? So 6 and 9, we're going to gain with 69. 3 and 6 is 9. 9 months. So the value of the penis is 63. Now we come to the value of the vagina, which is a very important part of the human body, a sacred part. It's, cultural. Once you take this thing, the penis and the vagina into a spiritual, cultural way, you will see the value of it. You just wouldn't see the sex, and la. It's valuable. Many people for years have been having sex and they don't know the value of their private parts. Some women, they can't even tell you where the clitoris is, right? They can't even tell the name of their private parts. We go with the vagina. V22, A1, G7, that's a numerical value. I9, N14, and A1. Together, it adds up to 54. Since it adds up to 54, and it takes 9 months to make a child from the woman's side, after the penis has penetrated the vagina, you have 9 into 54. You divide by 9 because it's 9 months. 9 into 54 is 6. So as you see, we're still on the 6 and the 9. 69, right? So all along we go, we still being followed by the 6 and the 9, which is 69. Now 6 represents the big belly, the pregnancy. What's that it good? And 9 represents the ending of the pregnancy, the 9 months. So 69. Besides being a sexual position, it is 69. Right? 6 represents belly. Let me draw it for you and show you. You see, I have drawn the 6. I have drawn the 6, right? And you see the 6 has a head, the belly, and it's walking, right? And if I should draw the 9, you will see that the 9 has a head also, but it is standing up. It isn't running, right? Whenever you have sex with a woman and she make a child stand up, they run. you have to face the 6. Come face to face with the 6. Right? If your day is 69, you have to pay the time. Okay? So until, my people, until, I don't know what you will say about it. But as I said before, we're playing with numbers and we're playing with words and letters. It's good to do that. Because by doing these things, sometimes you discover. How do you think men have discovered that the thing in this world? Because they just sit down? Some people will call it nonsense. Because when men started to do certain things, some people will call it nonsense. We take a pan cup long time and we put one marling twine or something so, and we bore a hole in the pan cup. We put a string or the thread in the pan cup, and we did the same thing in the next pan cup down the road, and we stretch it, and we started to talk. We were not hearing plainly what was said, but we knew that when we talked, there was a vibration that was strong enough to vibrate the string, and we could have heard some sort of noise. Whatever it goes. Today, we have gone beyond that. Long ago when I was small, that was our phone. Pan cup phone. Somebody might have said, that's stupidness, that's foolishness. Yeah. Today, you could give any child a pan cup phone. In those days, there were no TV. There were nothing but a rediffusion. We didn't have all these things, you know. I grew up in days when no TV, no nothing. That's why they say children have to get online, and if they didn't have what? The computer, they can't get online. We didn't have any of that. We used to do we work under candlelight and gas lamp and thing. If school closed, they didn't have any online. Our online was to learn the thing mentally. 2 9s are 18, 3 9s are 27, 7 8s are 56, 8 8s are 64, 9 9s are 81. 9 12s are 108, 10 12s are 120, 20 11s, you know, 2,240 pounds, 1 ton. And we're learning 12 inches make a feet, 3 feet make a yard. Today you ask a man, what is the average child, what is 0.5 of a million? We like to touch too much. We should not be touching the screen when he asks us question. You ask the average child today, what is 7 sevens? Can't say 49. Why? Because you want to touch a screen. The thing is, you must touch your brains. Learn to touch your brains. That means that you must do it mental arithmetic. Long time when we go to school and they say mental arithmetic, all books under the desk, the copy books under the desk. Hands on the table, 9 9s, 9 7s, 9 6s. And you see those kind of cane the blind people have? Or a good leather belt? Man, boy. 9 9s. You say, sometimes they say it right and the teacher tell you keep standing. You want to know where the teacher keep this, can you keep standing for 9 9s 81 or what? And the teacher might come back and ask you again, and because the teacher told you to keep standing, you say 9 9s. You know, get it wrong. Well, you really have to keep standing and get your legs. Those are tricks the teachers used to do. Once you don't know it, keep standing, and it's licks. You think the teacher coming along again? You want to get an, and when you say put out the answer, what? That thing's sting you. You don't want a next dash on that. So what you have to do is to learn your tables. It's to learn your work mental. You don't have no screen to touch, and you have to touch this, touch that. Now it is touch this first, and then you just want to touch that. No, touch this first, and then touch that. So every time somebody asks a question and you have to touch that first, it means you see you are depending on that to think for you. Touch this first, and then you can touch that. Umar, Muhammed, Sunnah disciple, praise and thanks to the Most High.